What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. And today we are going to be taking a look at the Jazwares World of Halo, Mongoose, and Master Chief. But first, if you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, analyzing them, hunting them, taking pics of them, and of course, playing with them. I upload new content constantly throughout the week, so make sure you hit that bell icon so you stay notified when I do upload new videos. And if you do enjoy this video or any of my other ones, please remember to give them a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. It is a very small goal of mine to try to reach at least one new subscriber per new video that I put out. So please be my one new subscriber for this video. Thank you so much in advance. And if you guys want to support the channel in any way, all I ask is that you watch my videos from start to finish. As always, the information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Magic Girl, aka the Buff Collector, and once again, guys, we are going to be taking a look at the Jazwares World of Halo, Mongoose, and Master Chief. Now, this is definitely a vehicle that I wanted to pick up now that I am in the World of Halo line. Now, Jazwares has definitely brought me into this line. They have sucked me in. I am definitely in, but I am not all in. I will not be picking up every single thing that comes out, mainly the stuff that I am connected to that still reminds me of like Halo 1, 2, and 3. And the Mongoose is definitely one of those vehicles that was in all three of those games, along with the Warthog and the Ghost. So I definitely wanted those vehicles. They did also just release the Gun Goose, which is essentially the Mongoose with some guns on the top. But since like I said, it does not resonate with me because it is not part of Halo 1, 2, or 3. I do not want it. They also released a new mech robot suit type thing that looks really cool, and if it goes on clearance I may pick it up, but as of right now I have no attachment, no want or need for it. So I went ahead and picked this guy up when I was hunting and I came across the new selection, and I did actually recently pick up another two figures today, one of them being from the newer wave, one of them being from the older wave. All of that will be shown on this channel coming up soon. So with that being said, I was on the hunt for some other figures out in Target when I came across this guy, and I could not pass him up because on eBay he's going for about $50, and at retail he's going for about, or not about, but he is going for 20. So when I came across this one and only Mongoose amongst the other Gun Goose, I definitely knew he was coming home with me. So I was super excited when I got this, because when I got the Warthog, I was like, okay, it's $20, it's not a big deal. But I was thoroughly surprised and shocked at that Jazwares Warthog. It is very nicely done. It is very nicely sculpted, detailed, and painted. And it is very much one of my favorite vehicles now that I have it. So I was very much looking forward to owning a Mongoose. But like I said, unfortunately at this point they are about $50 on the third-party market. And the only way that I was able to really figure out a way to buy it retail was to go through GameStop. And they were kind of working through a lottery system where you pay $20 and you either got the Mongoose or the Banished Ghost, and in my luck I'm pretty sure I would have got the Banished Ghost. So I decided not to do it because it would be too much, you know, buying, returning, and hope to get the Mongoose. So I went ahead and just gave up on all hope of owning this guy. And lo and behold, I found him in a Target store. And when I did scan him, he did say no availability left, none in stock. So I definitely was not going to put him down and let another collector come by and pick him up, or a scalper come by and pick him up. So I definitely wanted him, and I definitely took him home. So as you can see, it is a very nicely well done Mongoose. I was going to say, let's go ahead and take a look at everything that comes with this figure, but you are basically seeing everything that comes with this figure right here. He does come with the rocket launcher right here. He comes with the Mongoose, and of course the Master Chief figure. So with that being said, let's go ahead and just pull things off and take closer looks at them. So let's take a closer look at the rocket launcher. Whoops. It is nicely done, nicely detailed, nicely painted. I do like the way it looks. Unfortunately, the grip and the handle where the hand is supposed to go is kind of an odd place. So his hand and the other hands of the other World of Halo figures don't really fit into it too well. You really have to play and mess around with it to get them in. This is a thicker plastic than the other weapons, much like the compared to the assault rifle, which is a very thin, pliable plastic. This one is a lot thicker. It is a heavier duty weapon, so you don't have too much play with this weapon. Next up, let's go ahead and take Master Chief off of the Mongoose and pull him forward so you can take a look at him. We'll go ahead and take a look at his articulation. You know what, let's just go ahead and take a look at his articulation right now that we have him in hand. But first, let's go ahead and take a real good close look at him. Look at him from the back right there. Nice paint done, nice weathering work. Just all in all, a very nice figure. This is my second Master Chief in the World of Halo line. In fact, this is actually funny because I have a second Master Chief since they released a second one in Wave 2 of the Spartan Collection. So I have 2 in the Spartan Collection and now 2 in the World of Halo line. Actually, I have 3 because I picked up that other product when I picked this guy up, which you will be seeing later on this week. It is a 3-pack with a Master Chief, but it is not just a typical green Master Chief. It is a special Master Chief, which you will be seeing. So stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for Thursday's review, which will be that. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at his articulations since we already have him in hand. For a more in-depth view at this guy, go ahead and take a look at my Warthog review, which actually happens to be my 1-year anniversary video here on YouTube. I will link that up above here. Once again, thank you so much to each and every single one of you that have hit that subscribe button, that have hit that like button, that have left a comment on any of my videos, and even those of you that have not left a comment, not hit that like button, and not even hit that subscribe button, but just stop by every once in a while to check out what's going on. Thank you so much, and what's up, guys? How are you guys doing? Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. So with that being said, guys, I keep saying this, but let's really take a look at his articulation. He can look all the way to the right, all the way to the left. He can look down pretty significantly. He can look up basically straight at you. His arms go out that far. He is kind of hindered by his shoulder armor right there. They do go out 360. You do get rotation at the elbow right there, single hinge joint, so you only go that far. You do get rotation at the wrist. You get up and down articulation there. You get twisting articulation at the abdomen, at the top, not so much at the bottom. In terms of leg articulation, he does join the cheerleading squad. He can do the splits all the way. He can kick out that far. He can kick back that far. He does come with double hinge knees, so he can do that. And his ankle articulation goes all the way down there, all the way up there. And you do get a pin rocker joint right there at the ankle. So all in all, same Master Chief figure that I've already reviewed and looked at. So like I said, if you want a deeper look at this guy and more in-depth Halo talk, check out my other video that I already linked up above. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and move on to the Mongoose, the main show right here. The vehicle that I definitely wanted. It is, once again, much like the Warthog, nicely done, nicely painted, nicely weathered. You can see all these little silver scratches on it, very nicely done. I just absolutely love this line. I have to admit, Jazwares definitely sold me on this line, and I'm definitely looking forward to all the new waves that are coming out, because they just announced and showed off another new wave that are going to be coming later on in about Q4 of this year, I believe. So that's really cool and exciting to think about. But all in all, just a really cool figure and a really cool vehicle, and another great addition to my World of Halo line. This vehicle does seat 2 figures, so if you have another World of Halo figure, he can stand or sit right here, or they can switch seats, and Chief can stand or sit here, and they can drive. But the wheels do move like this. There's no suspension or anything, no other articulation. The handlebars don't move. There's nothing else that comes on that pops off that does anything really. It's a very basic standard vehicle, much unlike the Warthog, which the gas canisters came off. It had a gun turn and everything, but it is still nicely detailed. And in fact, that's actually kind of funny that I just thought about that. I paid $20 for this Mongoose, and I paid $20 for that Warthog because it was on clearance. But like I said, I was not going to pass up the opportunity to get this guy because he is not found anywhere in stores and retail, so I was not expecting to find him on clearance at any point, so I went ahead and picked him up. And I am super happy that I did, because this is just a really cool vehicle, and like I stated in my other World of Halo figures reviews, they do scale with Star Wars Vintage Collection or old school Star Wars figures from, like, the early thousands and whatnot. That's when I grew up. So you can put your Star Wars figures on these vehicles and use these vehicles for your Star Wars figures, so that's really cool as well. Or you could even just mix and match, have Chief here and have a Clone Trooper back here, or Rebel Trooper back here and Chief back up here, or Chief back here, Rebel Trooper, or Clone Trooper here. The possibilities and combinations are endless, guys. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at some really cool pics that I took of this guy on his Mongoose, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find the full images over on Instagram at CoolFigurez. And I do have a separate Instagram account for my more thought out, planned out, more edited pics called Epic Shots by CoolFigurez. Check it out. If you like what you see there, leave me a follow there as well. And if you guys want to see the unboxing of this figure or any of the other figures that I do reviews for on my channel, check me out on TikTok at CoolFigurez. That's where I do all my unboxings because I am like a child when I get a new toy, and I definitely just want to open them up as soon as I get them. So check me out on TikTok where I do all my unboxings. But with that being said, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. But whether or not you're a subscriber, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really do appreciate it. As always, I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Magic Girl, aka the Buff Collector. And also check out my new Toy News Toy Talk podcast every Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And with that being said, guys, I will talk to you guys in the next video.